G'day. I just saw a clown in a cornfield. A mixture of Stephen King's It and Children of the Corn, or something else. Something else. So I went down to the movie theater, as you do. Well, as I did. I was the only one. The movie theater was empty. Great job, Hollywood. Buttered my popcorn. Poured my frozen Coke perfectly. Sat down and then saw fellow Aussie Nicole Kidman show me how to sit down in a movie theater. Thanks, sweetheart.
Somehow, when stories feel perfect and powerful.
And then after a lot of film companies that invested in this film, including Shudder, it opens with the year 1991. It's too bad they couldn't license any Silverchair music, as two teens go off into the cornfield to fool around. Then they're killed by a clown in a cornfield. Yes, I was worried there was going to be no clown in a cornfield. But with the first 5 minutes over, I was greatly impressed that they didn't let me down. Yet. We then meet new girl and her dad, who move into an old house. This is how every episode of Goosebumps start. She goes to school, meets the kids. They all get detention together after making fun of the teacher. I like the prank they pulled on him. They're into making YouTube videos. What's that? And they actually make horror YouTube videos where they dress up like a clown and make these scary little short films. They picked a clown because the Bay Pen, corn syrup company had a clown mascot in town. The town is called Kettle Springs, and they have Founders Day coming up where they celebrate all things clowns. I wonder what would happen. So now it's like Scream, whereas someone's taken a legend and build upon it, or Nightmare on Elm Street, Children of the Corn 2, of course, picking off the teens one by one, and the killer clown Frendo does that. Each gruesome death becomes more and more gruesome, where you just think that whenever someone explodes, blood goes everywhere. Like a balloon full of blood. That's what we are. But I like the acting. The main girl is great. She falls in love with the richest man in town's son. The richest man in town looks an awfully similar to Elon Musk. But maybe that's just me. The teens continue to getting picked off one by one. We don't know who the killer clown is and why he's starting to kill these teenagers. They go to a party at a barn, the same party at a barn that the 1991 teenagers were killed at. Tradition. But now, not one, but several killer clowns come out of the cornfield. One with a chainsaw. And they're running after them, banging on the side of the barn. Okay. A clown running with a chainsaw is just funny. It's not scary. Clowns are scary when you don't know their emotion, where they're just standing far away, staring at you. Like the Northumberland clown, or was it the Northampton clown? Wherever he was. just down an alleyway or even in a cornfield and just walk slowly. Like Michael Myers, even Jason, none of these people are running, but these killer clowns are running, and I'm not scared. I do like it when the two girls run into an abandoned house, go upstairs, and they can't use the old person rotary phone. They're like, what kind of phone is this? They don't know how to dial 911. Would kids today not really know how to dial 911 with a dial? I don't know. Then it is revealed, dun 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 dun, spoilers, that the killer clowns are actually the elder town folk. The teacher, the sheriff, the rich father figure. So it's now Hot Fuzz, the ending. Great film, Hot Fuzz. You can't tell me these filmmakers hadn't seen Hot Fuzz. These filmmakers haven't seen Hot Fuzz. Oh. Then it becomes a generational slinging insults at each other. Your generation only cares about the environment and trans rights. And it turns out that these clowns reappear like every generation and wipe out the new breed of teenagers who want social change. Luckily, Quinn, the new girl's dad, comes through and rescues her and a friend, boyfriend, spoilers, and then kills the town folk who are dressed up like clowns. I know, it's an 80s slasher film, but why did they have to use a clown? Couldn't they come up with like a new mascot for a corn syrup company? Corny? Wouldn't that have been good? If you're going to use clowns, like I said, they have to be far away and just standing there staring at you. Maybe holding a balloon. That's when clowns are scary. Not when they're running after you with a chainsaw, when they have an actual mask on. At first, when her teenage friends start getting murdered, it always happens when one of them finds the Jack-in-the-Box music box and they wind it up like, oh, what a creepy circus-like theme. Pop, and then they get killed by the clown. So you start to think it's a supernatural thing that's happening, which would have been better than you just call in a Mulder and Scully adjacent and they solve the murder, or Sherlock Holmes. That's how classics would have worked. Exorcist, they bring in the priest. In Poltergeist, they bring in the paranormal investigators. Here, they don't bring in anyone, so it's just them running around a cornfield and trying to dial 911 on a rotary phone, proving that this generation is in fact stupid. Like, don't babies still play with a play phone? They know how it works. The numbers are right there. It's still in English. It's not like they're in Yugoslavia and it's a different dial system. How do I use this phone? Oy vey, or whatever they talk in Yugoslavia. Not broadcasting from Yugoslavia, mind you. Yet. So New Girl survives. It's just Halloween. Did you like killer clowns from Outer Cornfield? I think this was just a publicity stunt to sell more popcorn. I tell you what, we're not going to be seeing these clowns around for Halloween. That look very generic looking. Okay, you're stuck making a clown movie. I guess it was based on some novel. Then make the clown distinctive, like it. Pennywise, you can't make it Pennywise, obviously, but Pennywise took the basic notion of a clown and made it distinct. So you could do the same thing, like keep the white makeup, but then I don't know, like slick black hair back. Make it look like that character the Joker was based on. And then just don't have them all like fat and skinny coming out of a cornfield. I'm not fat shaming clowns, but come on. Or just watch Children of the Corn Part 2. That's a good one. Keep watching The Stars. Nicole Kidman, I mean.
Dazzling images on a huge silver screen. Somehow, heartbreak feels good in a place like this. And stories feel perfect and powerful. Because here, they are. AMC Creators. We make movies better.